Welcome, everyone. Today we're going to walk through the UHS Internal Auditing Department's audit process, from assignment to quality assurance. You'll see what documents are required in each phase and how to keep our files organized in SharePoint and our audit management software. We align our work with the IIA's Global Internal Audit Standards and the GAO Generally Accepted Government Auditing Standards. The goal of our audit process is to ensure clarity, consistency, and confidence in our work papers. That's how we deliver audits that reflect value, integrity, and excellence. To begin our audit process review, we will talk about the phases of our audits. Our audit lifecycle has 4 phases: planning, fieldwork, reporting, and quality assurance. We'll look at what happens, who's responsible, and what needs to be documented in each. When audits begin, an important aspect is to plan as efficiently and effectively as possible. Planning starts when the audit is assigned. The lead auditor meets with IAD leadership and client management to gain an understanding. This assists with developing the objectives, scope, and methodology of the audit. These will ultimately be used in the report. We document timeframes, key contacts, risk assessment, and fraud considerations in the planning memo. Required documents include planning memo, notification of audit, entrance conference documentation, audit program, risk assessment. The lead auditor must review and approve required documents. IAD leadership may review the audit program before fieldwork. After the planning phase has completed and an audit program has been developed, we begin fieldwork. Fieldwork is where we execute the audit program and gather relevant, sufficient, and appropriate evidence. Each work paper should clearly tie back to a specific program step. Use the naming convention like a point 1 and a descriptor so reviewers can easily follow the trail. Documents should be stored in SharePoint or our audit management software in Folder B, Fieldwork. Document naming should mirror the audit program steps. Upon completion of fieldwork, the reporting phase begins. During fieldwork, the audit team, led by the audit's lead auditor, should have communicated issues discovered during the audit to the client and IAD leadership so the client isn't surprised by the findings when the report is distributed. IAD generally issues several types of reports. The Management Action Memorandum, which communicates the results to the client. The Board Report communicates the results to the board, and investigation memos that are issued internally distributed related to investigations. The lead auditor drafts the Management Action Memo. IAD leadership reviews, and the associate CAE or CAE sends it to the client. We collaborate with management to capture responses and usually hold an exit conference. Required documents include client communications, management action memo, multiple versions possible, email transmitting the memo, communications regarding management responses, exit conference notes, and board report materials. Throughout the audit, quality of work papers should be ensured through the review process. The continuation of ensuring quality continues after the management action memo is distributed. Quality assurance confirms completeness, consistency, and compliance with standards. It can begin after fieldwork and run in parallel with reporting. IAD leadership assigns who completes the quality assurance checklist. Required documents include the quality assurance checklist, client survey documentation, audit checklist. Next, we will briefly discuss some of the roles and responsibilities that help make our audit process as effective as possible. Staff auditors perform the work assigned. The lead auditor oversees the audit lifecycle, ensures required documents are complete and approved. IAD leadership reviews certain planning documents and management action memo drafts. The associate CAE or CAE sends management action memo and approves final deliverables. Ensuring our audit projects are organized is a way of ensuring consistency and compliance with the standards. To do this, we have developed some standard audit project organizational requirements. When a project is assigned, the lead auditor, or assignee, should create a project folder in SharePoint under Audits Projects and the associated university. A standard naming pattern should be used, including the fiscal year, university, and project title as the folder name. For example, a project that begins now for titled Procurement Card Management should be titled FY26 Procurement Card Management. Inside, create folders for A. Planning, B. Fieldwork, C. Reporting, and D. Quality assurance. In fieldwork, label files by audit program step. For example, Step A.1.b in the audit program should be titled A.1b with a document description. Reporting documents must also be copied to the Audit Reports SharePoint folder under the correct fiscal year and audit report number, for example, AR 2026-14 UH Procurement Card Management. As we wrap up, let's take a step back and look at how all these pieces fit together. Each phase of the audit process, planning, fieldwork, reporting, and quality assurance, plays a specific role in ensuring our work delivers measurable value to the University of Houston system. Following these phases helps us perform our audits with efficiency and effectiveness, maintaining a consistent structure and standard across every engagement. We don't have to start from scratch each time. Take advantage of our templates, outlines, and resources. They exist to save time, promote consistency, and make it easier for reviewers and stakeholders to understand our work. Just as importantly, maintain your SharePoint folders or audit management software structure. A well-organized audit file isn't just about neatness, it's a reflection of our integrity and professionalism. It ensures that any audit can be seamlessly reviewed, replicated, or referenced when needed. Ultimately, everything we do, from documenting our planning decisions to presenting final results, should reflect our guiding principles: integrity, value, and excellence. Integrity means doing what's right, even when no one is watching. Value means delivering insights that make a difference to our campuses and leadership. And excellence means holding ourselves to the highest professional and ethical standards in every phase of our work. When we apply these values to our audit process, we're not just completing audits, we're strengthening trust across the University of Houston system and reinforcing the credibility of our department. Thank you for your commitment to quality and for helping ensure that UHS internal auditing continues to embody integrity, value, and excellence in all we do.